Hi guys. How y'all doing? My name is Henry, and I'm here to talk about my M1 Pro, which I love so much. All right. So, on the side note, I got this from Best Block Gadgets. It's been about 5 months now, and to be honest, it's a beast, and it works for most of my workflow. Right. So, as a mobile dev, I have Pro, MacBook Pro. Um, So basically, I want to talk about how this affects or has improved my work, so to speak. All right. So previously, I used to use this Intel chip MacBook Pro, right? But it's the 13-inch. All right. This is an Intel based. It has like an Intel based processor. But in contrast to this, what this gets you is, I mean, it's amazing. It's out of this world. So, I mean, as you can see, I don't know if how savvy technically you might be if you're watching this video. Um, I'm running two simulators here. So basically, a simulator is like kind of like a device, like an Apple device or maybe a VR device that you emulate on your MacBook, right? So I'm running two instances of those simulators, right? Previously, I could run two on this, right? But it will cry, right? You'll feel it like, you've noticed the difference. So for this, right, you could run two instances, right, without any hindrance on speed, processing power, and all the likes. Um, Also, if you can see my monitor here, I'm running like three instances of anti-gravity, which is just basically a replica of VS Code. And for those of you or those of us who know what this entails is for for devices like this, like the Intel based 2020 MacBook Pro 13-inch. If you try to do something like this, I mean, the laptop will bleed, right? You get things like, stuttering and hanging and all that. All right, but on this, you could run it concurrently without any problems, right? And for those of us who know, this is it eats processors, right? It eats processor, it eats RAM, right? And another thing that eats RAM is Chrome, right? Currently, I don't know if I can share that, but I have like two instances of Chrome running, all right? And so far, the laptop isn't bleeding, all right? Which these are things that if you try to do on the M1, sorry, the Intel based MacBook Pro, you get things like stutter and lag, all right? But this is running everything swiftly. All right. So yeah, those are like my core benefits of why I actually like using or I prefer the M1 Pro, because this is a machine. It's basically a beast. All right, when it comes to software development. I've heard some of my guys say guys that actually use something similar. They also handle large processes like what's it called? Um servers basically, right? Even your Docker, you can open like two instances of Docker. I've heard, people talk about that. And for people that use something like this, opening Docker is going to, it would bleed, right? You would feel it because Docker is quite, should I say, it's kind of aggressive on how it's on your processor and the RAM too. So yeah, if you're like me, a mobile engineer or like a software guy in general, this is actually going to be good for you and for most of all the things you need to do on your device or your laptop, basically.